Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. Thank you for tuning in to Talking Back. Before we get into this video, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Today we're going to be talking about Cardi B and how she speaks out on the coronavirus, y'all. Y'all know how Cardi B get down. She tells the real, and she always will. So she recently made a video, and she was talking about how I think it was basically because she was frustrated about being in the house, right? And she's trying to figure out exactly what's going on. And she made the comment about celebrities being paid to say they have corona and they don't. So somebody like Idris Elba, he didn't like that because he was one of the celebrities who came out and publicly said that he had the coronavirus. I do have that video. If you guys want to scroll through my channel and check that out, I do have that video where he was talking about saying he had the coronavirus. And Cardi B do have a point. Celebrities are coming out saying they got the coronavirus, but how it's so ironic how none of them have any symptoms. Cardi B went on to say that she wasn't saying that she did say celebrities do get paid, but she was saying that to be funny. She was like, y'all know Cardi B got a silly demeanor and stuff like that. So she was just saying that she was just being funny and entertaining, but she was trying to get to the real, and the real is, and I'm gonna play that video too. I got two different videos of what she was talking about, and I got the response that Idris Elba said.
These military trucks in the streets and whatnot. I keep seeing videos and shit. And my thing is that I'm scared that these motherfuckers do the martial law. Now, and I want to let the government know right now, the niggas right now, we're locked in the crib because it's cold outside. It's cold outside, and we want to know when is this shit gonna finish? Like, it's like every other day, y'all like, yeah, just stay stuck in the house. All right, but for how long? How long? Damn. Shit. How motherfucking long? And then what confused me and my homegirls is that this what confused me, right? Because this what confused me about the shits, right? I be seeing stories about people dying off of it, and I be like so sad. But then I see a celebrity coming out like, hey guys, I got the coronavirus. And I don't have no symptoms, but to stay home, sounded like a motherfucking flat tummy tea commercial and shit. So it's just like, so what is it? Like, was it given? Was it given? Was it given? I want to know. Shit. That's what's fucking me up right now. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, all right, how long are we gonna do this shit? Because, and let me tell you something. When Lovely T did a YouTube video about this shit, you know, I started doing more research and everything, and I watched a YouTube video. I don't know if it's up now. It's like a little documentary that they did in Wuhan, China and whatnot. And when they put Wuhan, China in quarantine, right? Because y'all seeing that Wuhan, China right now, the coronavirus cases is going lower, but that's because when they quarantined the people, they were spraying shit in the streets. They were spraying shit in the streets, and they were knocking on each door, taking people's temperature, and everybody that had the coronavirus, they would like do strict quarantine on them. So, and then while we're quarantining at home, what is the government doing? Like, is y'all spraying shit in the streets? Like, is y'all gonna start taking our temperatures? Is y'all gonna like one by one take our temperatures and whatnot and see if we got it or not? And it's like, how am I supposed to know that I have the coronavirus? Like, let's say if I have the coronavirus right now, right? How am I supposed to know I got it? Because sometimes I'd be like, if y'all have a cough, you have it. But then I've been seeing these basketball players say like, yeah, I have the coronavirus, but I don't got no symptoms. And it's like, so how the fuck am I supposed to know when I'm supposed to like get tested for it? Y'all niggas is playing. Y'all niggas is playing with me. Y'all niggas is playing with me. Y'all niggas is playing with me.
up? What's going on? This your girl, Talina. Thank you for tuning in to Talking Back. We're about to get into this video about Cardi B and how she feels though the coronavirus has impacted the environment versus the rich and poor. We're going to get into the response that Idris Elba have to say about it. So starting off with the Cardi B. Cardi B is very playful, y'all, and she made a playful live, and she was basically expressing her frustrations with the basically the community, well, the state, the country as a whole. She's basically saying that it's funny how people that are poor or middle class are saying they got the coronavirus and they sick and they got all these symptoms, but people with money, like celebrities like Slim Thug, Tom Hanks, Idris Elba, they coming out saying they have the virus, but they saying they don't have symptoms and they fine. But everybody else who seems to have the virus, they seem to be dying and all this stuff. So she was like, it's kind of funny that they're saying that. And she was like, she feel like celebrities was getting paid to say that they have it, because I don't know, forever, maybe some conspiracy theory that the government wants people to believe in this coronavirus to get distracted for something else they're doing. So Cardi B went on to say that. I got the video on that. We're about to play that right now so y'all can see what I'm talking about. Seeing the video that obviously she was just playing, she was just saying random stuff. She wasn't thinking that it was going to be taken out of context. So Idris Elba, he was like, "Oh no, sweetie, that's stupid." I would not, in his little accent. He's like, "That's stupid." His little, I can't do his accent, y'all. He's like, "That's stupid." I would not say something like that. That's stupid. That's going to cause people to get sick. So he took that personal, and he responded, and here goes his response.
It's the quickest way to get people sick that way, because there's no benefit to me and Sabrina sitting in. Test shaming is like counterproductive. I don't see what people get out of that. And also like this idea that someone like myself is going to be paid to say I've got coronavirus, that's like absolute bullshit, such stupidness. And people want to spread that as if it's like news. That's stupid. It's the quickest way to get people sick that way, because there's no benefit to me and Sabrina sitting in. Test shaming is
on my live, and I be talking my crazy shit, entertaining my fans, and people might just take what I say and just run with it and say what the fuck it is or not. And I really want to let these celebrities know, why the confusion that the general public have, right? And the questionings that the general public have. Because if number 45 is getting on a podium saying, hey, listen, if you do not have any symptoms of the coronavirus, which is coughing, fever, and whatsoever, etc., do not get tested, because we don't have enough testes to test everybody. But if a celebrity is saying, hey, listen, I don't have no symptoms, I'm feeling good, I feel healthy, I don't feel like nothing, but I went and got tested and I'm positive for the coronavirus, that caused confusion. That made people be like, well, wait a minute now. I don't have no symptoms, but I know I went out this and that day. Shit, I might just have it. Shit, I'm scared because I'm around my kid. I'm around my grandparent. What should I do? And let me tell you something. The general public, people that work regular jobs, people that get regular paychecks, the middle class, the, poor, whatever the crap, they're not getting treated like the high, the ones that appear, like celebrities and everything. They're not getting their fucking coronavirus results the next day. That's one. The coronavirus is very much real. That's first thing first. And let me tell you something. If you're under 30, right? If you're under 30, because I know somebody that's under 30 has a cold, and they told them if your cold is not for 8 days, you cannot get tested. So you gotta be sick for 8 days if you're under 30, so you could be eligible of getting a fucking coronavirus test. Now, if you're like in your 40s, 50s, 60s, and you're having a cold, they're going to test you right away. However, Your test results will come in 4 days. And let me tell you something. They tell you this. If you are positive for the coronavirus, they will tell you to quarantine in your home and come back on if your fever goes 100 and some shit degrees. And I do not feel like that's right, because it's like, if you're positive for the coronavirus, but you don't have a crazy fever, but you have a cold, and you sending people home, I don't know. Where do they think they're sending people home to? Not everybody have the luxury to go in a fucking bedroom and to go in a big ass house and just stay away from people. People live in small ass apartments. A lot of people live in small ass apartments with multiple people. So it's like, if you sending me home and I have the corona fucking virus, I'm most likely gonna give it to my spouse, my kids, anybody that's around me. And on top of that, a lot of celebrities, y'all have the luxury to pay $34,000 or whatever the fuck it costs to get tested and get treated. A lot of these people, they don't fucking have that money. Some people don't even have enough money to fucking afford healthcare. And I feel like all this shit, I feel like for coronavirus treatments, for testing, for all that shit, I feel like the government should take that shit, should charge that shit to the game and not charge people for it, because at the end of the day, this shit could have been prevented when they find out about this shit a couple of months ago and the shit that was doing in China. The fuck? It shouldn't be charging no motherfucking Medicaid, health insurance, none of that shit. This is y'all fault they got in this motherfucking country. Y'all could have been avoided this shit. A month ago, everybody was saying that it's fine, this shit ain't that serious. Now look.
Fine, so he didn't like that, and he went out and he spoke about it, and he Cardi B didn't happen to like that. He spoke about it, and she was taking it out of context. So she made a serious video about how she felt about how the rich are getting treated to the poor. And we all know that she has a point, and I'm surprised that she even spoke out on it, because she is one of the rich people. But, you know, Cardi B keeps it real because she's from the hood. You know, she don't never forget where she came from. You know, even the song she made was about how she came up, you know, as a stripper money move. That's her most popular song. So she was saying that people don't have the money to be treated with the proper care for this virus. And then instead of them saying that, they're going to play on you. They playing in everybody's faces. The government is. And I feel like she has a strong point on that. She was like, in China, Wuhan, China, they going and they disinfected the whole environment. They knocked on everybody's door and gave them tests. She was like, United States is saying they don't have enough tests for everybody. So who do you think they're going to treat first? They're going to treat the people that's paying them $40,000 cash versus the people who don't have insurance and they'll never see a dime for it. But that's not fair, because everybody in the United States pay taxes. If you work, I don't care if you work at McDonald's. I don't care if you work at McDonald's. They're starting to pay a little better. But I don't care if you work making $7.25 an hour. You pay taxes, and you have a right to at least a test to say whether you have it or not. She's saying, how am I supposed to know that I do have it and I don't have any symptoms, and I'm giving it to my kids? Like, there are people who don't have any symptoms of the coronavirus and are walking around fine, but they pass it to their child or somebody else, and these people can experience symptoms worse. And they could die based on the fact that you didn't have any symptoms. That's what Cardi B is saying. She was like, y'all don't have any tests, but it's funny how y'all testing the whole NBA. Y'all testing all the Lakers. So y'all telling me that y'all don't have enough tests for everybody, but the celebrities are most important, so they get their test first. That's what Cardi B is saying. And it makes sense. So shout out to Cardi B for being a real one. And she also donated all her profits to all her profits off that little coronavirus song. She donated all that to the coronavirus research. And shout out to Rihanna, because Rihanna donated $5 million to the coronavirus research. So y'all got all this money, the government. I'm gonna need y'all to make something happen with this money that y'all getting, because I'm pretty sure these two are not the only celebrities and foundations donating to this situation. Come on, y'all. Y'all got to come better than that, United States. I know y'all said y'all giving everybody $1,000, but what can that do to $1,000 do for a person who's dying of the coronavirus? What can $1,000 do to a person who can't even leave their house? Y'all gotta think about that. And y'all shouldn't embarrass somebody like Cardi B. And y'all should take what Cardi B is saying, even though she is playful, y'all. Even though she is playful, you gotta take what she's saying seriously. And make sure y'all washing them hands. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to make light of a traumatic experience. All right, but listen. Moving on. I wanted to talk about a little bit. I don't see. They done got me upset. I done lost my train of thought. Just, expressing. See, my videos are always going to be based off real emotion. I'm not sitting here practicing what I'm saying over and over again intentionally, because I want y'all to get the real and how I feel. On Selena channel, it's always going to be real about, what's going on in the government, y'all. What's going on. They got to come better than that, And only thing I could think of, too, because I hate to be a biased reporter. So only thing I could think of to, defend the government is that to say that celebrities happen to come in contact with a lot of people. The average person is only going to come in contact with their family. Celebrities is going to come in contact with family, fans, makeup artists, stylists, reporters. They're going to come into contact with a lot of people. So they're going to test them first, because they're coming in contact with so many people. That's the only thing I could think of to say that. And also, if a celebrity dies from the coronavirus, a lot of people will panic, because a lot of people look to celebrities for their day-to-day life. A lot of people, first thing they do is go see what the celebrities are doing on their social media site. And if a celebrity dies from coronavirus, and then it's all real. And that government doesn't want people to panic, so they want to try to encourage the celebrities who aren't experiencing that many symptoms to go out and say that it's fine, so people can calm down. The government doesn't want people to be out here raiding and tearing up grocery stores because they feel like the world is about to end. That's the only thing that I could think of to defend the government. I pray that everybody is washing their hands, wearing gloves when they go out, not touching their faces, because this is how the virus is contracted. Everybody's talking about how the flu is just as contagious. No, the reason why the coronavirus is so serious is because it's more contagious and it's airborne. You can get it from being in the same air as someone who has the coronavirus. This is why they're saying that it's highly contagious and you should stay in your homes unless you have very important travel needs, such as you need food, you need survival, you need to go to work. Those are the only times you should be leaving the house. You shouldn't be leaving the house to go to Pookie and Ray Ray and them house. And Pookie and Ray Ray and them should not be having a crab feast, let's eat, get together, coronavirus and chill party. That's all they're saying. But guys, I'm saying, I always say this on my channel, y'all pray for United States. Y'all pray for y'all families. Y'all, and if it's your time to go, it's your time to go. Do not take that out on the world and go out here trying to spread the virus or do anything, rob people, none of that. If it's your time to go, it's your time to go. Believe and have faith and believe that you're going to make it into them pearly gates, y'all. And that is Selena's tea for the day. Make sure you guys like, subscribe. Thank you for all my supporters. Thank you for the ones who leave comments every single time I post a video. Thank you. Thank you for all the cash apps I received. Thank you, guys. And Selena is over and out.